What's up, guys? In today's video I'm going to be discussing every key point of how to counter every support character. Yep, I know. Give me claps, all that stuff. Anyways, the issue with Ana is that she sleeps you a lot. She's anti-ing you. She's just not really that fun to play with. So, Ana. Here's an example. An example is Ana sleeps her ulting Sigma, antis her entire team when your hog won't swap for some reason. I don't know why you wouldn't. The solution is, go Doomfist. Go summon a diver. If you put pressure on her, she cannot do a single thing against your team. But, leading off of that fact, we can go to Baptiste! Baptiste is not the character to be dove. Baptiste can get dove, but it's not easy with those exo boots and that movement and that immortality and the heals. He also does crazy damage. So what you want to do, you actually want to poke him out instead. When he jumps, you just shoot him out there. That's it. It's so simple. But some issues might be that, he's immortalitying his team too much. You can't get a single pick because he keeps on healing from afar. You just go someone who can shoot him like Widowmaker or Ashe. So, yeah, that's how you counter Baptiste. And, to lead off of that fact, we can go to Brig. Brig is a character that gets countered really easy. She cancels dive, though, so I don't recommend playing dive. I would actually suggest playing into her hand, which is Brawl or Poke. Poke would be the best option due to the long range, but Brawl would also work, because you can just out-damage her. But she might heal a bit, so I would suggest Poke. Some issues with this character is that she keeps on canceling your dives. She keeps on whipping you back, and her team just doesn't die! And, to lead off of that fact, we're going to be saying this a lot, by the way. So, to get a lead off of that fact, we can go to Illari. Illari is annoying. She's a poke character. She doesn't like being dove. She doesn't like being brawled. She likes to stay back, heal her team, and set up. That's her plan. So to counter her, you want to dive her. She might be a little bit issue, though, because of her burst. Her burst will get her out of situations insanely easily. So, to counter her, you either have to have insanely good aim, or pay out that dive on the burst. Some issues with her is that she usually likes to keep her team up. She's very, team-orientated. If her team's not that good, she can't really play that well. But if you want to counter her, just dive her, poke her out of there. That's all you really can do against her. And, of course, to lead off of that fact, Jetpack Cat! Jetpack Cat is the newest addition to Overwatch. Insanely annoying. There's not many ways to counter this guy. The only way that I can see fit was to play poke. That's all you really can do against this, absolute beast of an animal. She's just gonna be flying the entire time. Dive can't do anything because she's not diveable. She has too much movement. You can't brawl her. She's in the air. So poke is really your only option here, which is really unfortunate because some people are one tricks, but you can still dog on her, no doubt. And to lead off of that fact, Juno. Juno is the complete opposite, or a little bit similar. It depends on how you play Juno. Junos can either be back in their team healing them, sustaining them, or they could be frontline sort of brawling at medium range and giving her team pulsars and speeds, but most of them playing them at back. So, my suggestion is to either poke them out or try to dive them. Once they use their boosters, they're pretty mobile. I mean, not mobile, my bad. They're pretty diveable. So, that's your opening. You just go in on that and you try to get the most value that you can out of her. She's really diveable. She's in super squishy with 225 HP, so she's insanely diveable. And to lead off of that fact, we got Kiriko! Kiriko is the complete opposite of Juno. Sorta, in a way. So, the reason why I say this is because Kiriko can teleport out, Suzu out, heal her team from miles away, and still do consistent damage, which is insanely strong for the enemy team. So, to counter her, you can either try to play dive. That's your only option, to be real. Poke, she's just too fast, she's too nimble. Brawl, she's too fast, she's too nimble. And sometimes even for diving, she's too fast. She's just gonna get out. So you gotta force out cooldowns to be able to do anything. It's insanely hard to play against this character. But my best advice is just to try to get her as soon as you can. Try to force out cooldowns. That's all you can do against this character. Life Weaver, the sort of complete opposite of Kiriko, because he's very stationary. He's not really that nimble. He actually has a pretty big hitbox, which means that he has more HP. So, what you want to do against this guy, he's usually going to be in the back, healing his team, just causing an issue, life gripping, all that stuff. So what you want to do, you want to dive him. That's all you really can do. He's a really diveable guy once he uses his burst a little ability. or poke him out, but it's kind of hard. So I would actually suggest diving. I know I'm saying diving a lot for these answers, but it truly is a pretty meta comp. Lucio, the complete opposite of Life Weaver. This guy is fast, nimble, heals a lot, in his team all the time. This guy is the one time that I'm gonna say Brawl actually counters that guy. Lucio does not get easily dove or easily poked out due to his boop and his, spam from a long range, hence making him a poke character and a Brawl character, which would make Lucio the easiest to go against in dive. Mercy is the complete opposite of Lucio. Again, similar to Life Weaver, she has a little ability that can get her out of sticky situations, but once you force that out, she's insanely easy to do. She's a super squishy, 225 HP, and she also is insanely diveable. She has no, defense mechanism except for flying away, and her teammate's not there, and she just dies. So, yeah, I suggest playing dive into her, maybe a Brawl if she's playing a little bit too close, or poke. All of these work. Mercy is such an easy, counterable character. Mizuki. Mizuki is a pain to deal with. You have to play poke or Brawl. Dive won't work against this guy. He's just going to shut down everything that you try to do. If you try to dive, oops, chain. So, I suggest playing Brawl or poke. Moira. Moira is not diveable at all. You're only able to dive her if she uses Fade, and that's it. So I suggest playing Brawl or poke, because there's no really countering her. She's going to fade away, throw her healing orb a lot, and it's pretty much over. Wu Yang. Wu Yang is diveable to an extent. Once you use that, his 2 cooldowns, he's diveable, he's a super squishy, easy to deal with. Brawl would take care of him, poke would take care of him, most easy. He likes to play back. Zenyatta. Zenyatta, he is diveable! Play dive into Zen, please! You will have the funnest time of your life. This character is the most easy thing to deal with in this entire game. But he defends himself a little bit well. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Later, Tornado out.